Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemens. Welcome to this edition of Political Process. Okay, we are experiencing technical difficulty on the YouTube, so I don't know if it's live or if we are still dealing with the technical difficulty on YouTube. But I do want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Kareem Clemens. Welcome to the political process, where I am continuing to play as the President of the United States of America. Uh, so if you guys are um, following me on the social media network, you will see, and also on the political process group page, you will see that I am now doing my reelection. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Let me go to this one and this one. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's get into this real quick. Now, I had to go and look at these opponents because I wanted to familiarize myself on the people that I was running against. And again, these are the Republican people that I'm running against for my campaign. Now, I can tell you real quick where I left off at. Now, let me just tell you guys this real quick. Now, it's been hell over high water trying to get things done when it comes to the House and when it comes to the Senate. The House, you see, is Republican in charge, Senate, Republican, and the president is Democrat. Now, mind you, I think we just had elections. Let me see something. I think we just had elections for, I'm not really sure if it was state or Senate. But let me just go over here to, let me see, office and then jobs. Okay. Okay, so let me also explain this to you guys too. There was an update. Now, prior to the update that I told you guys on the last stream or on the last video, they had an update, and I think that that was just like all through Dictator. But if you see here, um, this wasn't here before. Like this wasn't here before, and uh, now it's saying there are currently no jobs available. Jobs usually because becomes available at the beginning of the year. Presidential jobs open become available after week 17, year before the presidential election. So you might see some different changes from the last time that you guys viewed on the last episode. Okay, and then I guess throughout the stream, we will see uh, what's new in the game. I do know like this big update for the dictator mod or dictator part was like updated, and then they said it was like a small update. So I think this is part of the update. Plus, there was another update in the beginning where I was looking at the election. So I think after this whole, 2020 elections where, we were having this big problem, which it really wasn't a problem. It was just basically taking too long because people voted through mail. And that was like the first time in a long time. And so many people voted by mail. So, but we see now that we're having this problem, and I think moving further, we should like put into regulations or try to put some executive order into place that when it comes to stuff like this again, we don't have parties, jumping to conclusions saying that there was voter fraud and that there was like stuff happening. And then also too, I believe that next time or put into law like everybody else done in the past, in the future, you must, or it should be part of your campaign. It should be part of the campaign to give your successor speech. You should give that regardless if you're a winner or if you're a loser. That is something that you need to get and you need to do. And you need to do that as follow. If you're going to be the president, when you be the president of the United States, the commander in chief, you have to follow all the rules and regulations that is at hand. Okay, because right now it's like you can't go in thinking you big man. You think you a person that's got all this power, but then at the end, after your one term is up, you're crying like a little baby, and you don't want to give credit where credit is due. But come January 2021, we'll see where credit is due. We'll be waiting for you. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. We probably wouldn't even be waving goodbye. I know Melania Trump gonna be in that Marine One. Help me. Help me. Help me. I hope she divorce your ass. Okay. Uh so let's move on. All right. So the presidential campaign, I'm still in the fight of my life, which I do want to share with you that I did do a poll, and I did a national poll on the week 27, and I was looking at where I stand when it comes to um, hello, when it comes to my approval rate, my voter intentional, my policy support. Now it seems like they right behind me, so it's like you never know. You never know where what will happen. I mean, probably an update. It probably takes a dramatic turn, but we'll see. So let's move on. Okay, so I did my fundraise. I think I'm still doing my campaigning. Right now, I'm in New Hampshire. I'm gonna go ahead and travel to Michigan, even though I'm 100% there. Yes, cool. What's wrong? I've been showing you love all day, and you want to come now when I'm going live. You're always in my video. And shout out to Butts, my cat. Okay, I forget to be shouting him out. And shout out to Al Nicholson, Daquan Jones, Princess Diamond, everybody who's on the group page of the political process, the YouTube, Kareem Clemens YouTube gaming, which YouTube is experiencing technical difficulty, and we are live on Periscope. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, you good? All right. Okay, so I'm about to travel to Michigan, and I'm traveling to Michigan, and I think I used some of my yeah, I did. I used some of my points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to hold out on that attack ads. I'm just gonna do more like marketing. No, not this events. Let's do some rallies, attend all rallies. I don't know how much that'll take up in my top. That takes up the remaining time. Okay. Now it says that I have to vote on legislation 17, H.R. 17, financial service repair. Let me see. I think, hold on. Let me just go to legislation and see what that. I know. I just want to see what legislation was that. 17. Okay, so this one here is the Financial Service General Government Appropriate Bill and provide funding program under the jurisdiction of the Treasury Department, including funding for the IRS and payments for interest on the national debt. And they're asking for 610,773,532,000. So I get passed unanimously 435 to 0 in the House and 30 in the Senate, which I can tell you that in the game, when there is a legislation that is up for the military, they automatically vote, like everybody votes. So the House voted and the Senate voted. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to go ahead and, yes, boo. What do you want? Okay, I'm not going to rub you now. I'm on live. Okay? I've been rubbing you all day. Hmm? Yes. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, see here, everybody voted. So, I'm just going to go ahead and support it. And then now HR 17 is in law. Okay, next term. Now here's HR 18, which let me go to the news. Flynn Powers sent this over to my, sending this to the floor and asking for a vote on the legislation HR 18 after it was passed in the Senate 100-0. And again, like I said, every and anybody who pass legislation or present legislation for the Army, they all vote on it, right? So they're asking for a big chunk of money, 76 billion, right? And again, everybody says yes, yes, okay, and I'll support it. And let me just go over here because I do want to let you guys know this as well too. When Joe Biden and Kamala Harris becomes the president and vice president of the United States of America, remind yourself that in 2021, just keep this in mind, that all of Trump's legislation that he passes this year is going to go in effect 2021. So whatever is happening to the country, please do not blame that on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They just now got into office, and everything that is going to happen or that is happening under or happened under the current administration now. So when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is in office 2021 and they start to legislate stuff that's going to help fix the economy like we see here, that's going to kick play 2022. So everything that I have done in office here in 2020, 2039 here was legislated in 2038. So anything that we do by passing legislation like we just seen, legislation 18 and 17 and 16, those legislations will take place in 2040. Okay, so just to keep that in mind for some of the people, because I know like I was getting some emails and I was getting some comments, and it's like, well, you add all these legislations, and why are we still having, none of this stuff change across the platform? Well, that is the reason why. All the stuff that it changed, and then you wish it changed right then and there, but it really doesn't. Everything has to, you need 365 days for it to take full effect to see the good and the bad of it. And then, I guess you put more legislation on top of that to make it better, or if it's going to get worse. I don't know. But here, like I told you then, and I'll say it again, it's not going to take 8 years to fix the country. It's going to take far more than 8 years. It's not going to take 10 years. The deficit that we're in now, the debt that we're in now, it's not going to take 8 years. It's not going to take 10 years to fix it. It took how many years to make it? It's going to take how many years to fix it? So anybody who's coming into the White House right now, they're only trying to make it better as their values are out there. People are they respect it and they feel that they're right too. So they put, whoever they want in the White House. And that's what we had as a mess that we had now. So now it's time for change. Okay, so I will hope that everybody understand that when Biden and Harris goes into office, whatever is happening under their administration, they did not do it. It's because the legislations that are being passed now and before are in effect in 2020. 2021. Okay, so as you see here, everything that I have done, and I was the president for well, it'll be 3 years, and I already done the terms. Yes, bro. What do you want? Huh? Come on. I'm trying to teach you how to jump up here. You don't want to jump, but you want me to rub you. Wait. No, that's not the problem because I just left from over there. What's the problem? This is the most that you've interrupted me. You want to play? No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Stop it. Okay? And again, these are laws that are in full effect here in the game. Okay? All right. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. So HR 18 is in effect. Okay. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do some campaign. I got 50 hours. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. No, I'm not going to mark it yet. I'm going to go and do some events. I'm going to do some speeches. I'll give a speech there. I'll give a speech here. I'll go to the Retired Association and give a speech to them. I have 35 hours. Let's do some door knocking. Let's do like no. Let's do like 3 hours door knocking. And again, these are when you do your door knocking. These are the this is the comments that that are saying. Say, I'm concerned about the current state of the economy. I'm concerned about the current state of the economy. That I guess they're related. Social Security is vulnerable program. If you want to increase my Social Security benefits, I will not complain. And I'm not a big fan of Social Security. Okay. And then if you come over to the office and then go to challenges, we can see what challenges. Now they say I failed this challenge. Now, mind you, on the last episode, I told you guys that my constituents was asking me to increase visas for the immigration. Now, if you come to the metrics, you see immigration loves me. They love me down. Okay, it's green. It's the only green on this board. Okay, so what I'm saying is my constituent had asked me, and I think it's gone, but she said, or he said, I think it was Florida, was she? She said, well, I need the I need you to increase visas for hold on. I think we're having problems. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay. I need you to increase visa for immigration, but she didn't say what type of visa. So they gave me a big fail on that. So it is what it is. Okay. So here they wanted me to reduce the Medicare tax, which I thought I did, but it said I failed. So I'm going to ignore that. And then now they want me to abolish Medicaid expansion. I can't abolish Medicaid expansion. The reason why I can't abolish Medicaid expansion is because you come here and then you go to the department and then you come to, let me see, would that be under Health Administration? Hold on, let me see. I think this is under Health. Okay, right here. So if you look at this, Medicaid right now is providing, and this is what they want to do. They want me to do this. They want me to, I guess this is it. So Medicaid provides 41 to 41 million, over 41 million low-income individuals, or that's the 10% of the population. The federal share of Medicaid is giving out $253 million. I'm sorry, $billion. Okay, but it's serving 41 million, over 41 million. But the Medicare provides over 89 million at 22% population. And that's over, let's see, hundreds, thousands, million, billion. Okay, so this is, wait, hundreds, thousands, million, billion, trillion. And this is hundreds, thousands, million. Okay, I had to get that straight because you never know. You gotta always count. It never. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, check your work. Okay, uh, it's never harm to go over and recheck. Okay, so yeah, so that's the reason why I'm not going to cut the Medicaid expansion because it's far much. Oh, that's what it is. So they want me to come here, go here, and go. Wait, I need a Medicaid expansion. Where would that Medicaid expansion be? At the health? Okay, here we go. This is the Medicaid expansion. They want me to take this off. So if I false this, oh, oh, hold on. All right, give me 1 second. So, according to this, they're saying that they want me to get rid of Medicaid expansion. Now, I can tell you with Medicaid expansion, we're paying out hundreds, thousands, million. We're paying out 11 billion. Okay, we're paying out 11 billion. So Medicaid expansion is a program that increases Medicaid eligible to a large portion of individuals. While traditionally Medicaid may limit eligibility to low income children and parents of low income children, Medicaid expansion provides Medicaid health care to all low income. So the eligibility rate determines how many people are eligible to receive Medicaid expansion. Oh, so at one point, I brought it all the way down. Let me see something. My Secretary of Health and Human Service says Medicaid through this legislation will cost approximately, which is over, so that's going to cost about $277 billion, which is equivalent to 5.9 of the total budget. The legislation will decrease spending by zero, and Medicaid through legislation will provide health care to over 41 million people, which is about 10.1 of the population. Ouch. So what I'm saying with this is I can't do this. I'm not going to do this under my watch. If a Republican want to come into play and do this, then they could do it. But I'm not going to do it because it's not going to be fair to the people that's on the low income receiving that type of care from there. So I'm not going to do it. All right. So let me just go ahead and come here back to my campaign and go to my schedule. And I'm just going to go ahead and give a schedule interview there. I'm going to give an interview there. Now, mind you guys, I'm in Michigan now. And I'm trying to get my voter up in Michigan. Let's see how many hours I have. I have 17. So I'll do all that under, let's see, event. And then I'll go under fundraise. And then I'll just put all that under fundraise. Okay. And I raised $299,871. Okay. And I can go to the next one. So we are week 28. We're on week 29. We have H.R. 19, Environmental Appropriations. And then we're going to go here, and they're asking for 49,686,727,000. And again, I can tell you when it comes to the Department of this ain't Department of Justice now. This is the Forest Service and National Park Service and who? Smithsonian Institution? Smithsonian. Okay, I'll support if they support it. Let me go to the city, city Jersey, and I want to see something. Oh my God. So you running for mayor of Jersey, city Jersey, and 34. Okay, you lost that. So right now you're running against Mayor Earl Ramos, who has automatically become the nominee for upcoming general elections. No challenger in the primary. Okay, so you're gonna lose. I don't think so. You try to be the mayor of City Jersey. City Jersey is predominantly um, Democrat. So, oh, Andy Austin is retiring. Oh my God, my dude Andy. Uh, and school board Franklin is decided to retire at 73. Oh wow, I think they were there when I was the mayor of City Jersey, but they're all old now, so they're leaving. But this guy, he's not gonna. No, it's impossible. Mm-mm. No. And at a state standstill, the governor, Ezekiel Singletary, he signs into law H.R. 3, and that's the decrease. To say, okay, I got to do a lot of, I got to do something like that. Let me see something. Metrics. Do I have anything on my desk? No, I don't. Okay, district challenges. I have until week 30, which is gonna be this week here. They're gonna say I failed. Yep, I know. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, boom. I know. Oh, yeah, that wasn't my campaign promise. My campaign promise was to abolish Medicaid expansion. No, I don't think so. I don't think that was my campaign promise. Okay, so HR 20, Labor and Health and Human Services Education is looking for a vote. Good Lord, man. I tell you, the numbers just get bigger and bigger. Okay, so I'm looking at hundreds, thousands, million, billion, trillion for a Department of Labor and Health and Human Services and the Department of Education. So it seems like everybody has voted yes on that, and I'm just going to support that and move on. Oh, damn, I didn't even use my remaining hours. Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh, matter of fact, I'm leaving from Michigan, and I'm going to head. Let's go to the blue state of Hawaii. Okay, uh, let's fly there. Okay, we're traveling to Hawaii. Even though they know my name out there, Hawaii, I'm just gonna do some events and some door knocking just to get, you know, no, that's a lot of hours. Yes, but yes. Hmm? Do you want to come up here? Come on, because you just want to be on camera, and I think that that's probably what the problem is. Okay, you want to say hello to everybody? Say hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay. So people in Hawaii is saying that I am concerned about the current state of the economy. That's what they said when I was over there in Michigan. I can't afford health care on my salary. Somebody said, what will you do to fix Social Security? And the funds wasted on the oversized military would be much better spent elsewhere. So I think that that's something that we got to look at, which I'm not really sure what our surplus is of spending, but we should see that very soon. Someone said, I hope you increase the taxes on the rich. Funding the schools and infrastructure is more important. But how many yachts and sports cars do rich people really need. Word. Maybe they need one for every day. I don't know. That's just like you pick out clothes and you have a match for every day. Okay, and if they got their money, why not use it? And mean seeing. I would not mind seeing a challenge in middle class tax rates. Okay, so did door knocking. I'm gonna do some interviews. Let's go to Hawaii County News. Okay, let's go to the big boys. Here's 3 million Sunday newspaper. Let's do primetime news. Okay, you gonna go up there? You was doing good laying in my lap now. The nation's morning show. Let's go there and talk to them. Okay, don't step on the keyboard now. Don't step on the keyboard now, okay? Okay. Yes, I know. All right, we're going to go to the Honolulu County News. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my schedule here, which I have. Let's do News and Culture magazine. And let's do weekly periodical. And is there something wrong with my mic that you have to sniff it? Okay, and I'll do the remaining money wise. Fundraise. Let's do 10 hours. We raised $206,992. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I got a vote on here. I know they're gonna be voting 0-0. Okay, boom. Support and next. All right. Still in Hawaii for another week. Veterans bill. I'm sure it's all voted yes unanimously. I'm going to go ahead. What I haven't done in a minute was marketing. So I'm going to spend like about, not even that much, 5 million. Continue, bring the numbers up. And then I'm going to just go ahead and I don't feel like being bothered with all the whole door knocking interviews, speeches, and rallies. So I'm just going to put all those hours into the fundraiser, and I raised $981,630, which it's almost to a million. Okay, almost a million. All right. So yep, all my concepts gone. We're looking good here. Economy, education, poverty, taxes. Yeah, we are experiencing some technical difficulty on YouTube. Like YouTube is really acting up right now because I am getting zero ouch on YouTube. If you guys are watching on there, I apologize. There is a replay button. You guys can rewind, but yeah, YouTube is down for the count, and it is happening across the board. And again, if you guys are in back time in the past, you guys are just now going to get the experience. But those who are in the Eastern time, or if it's kept to Central or Pacific time, you guys are going to get the broad of it. So if let's say fix it, it's going to fix across the whole board. Hopefully, the time wise, it's all the same. It's just a different time wise. Okay, so yeah, my hours are up. It's over. Okay, so I'm gonna go to next term, and let's see what happens. All right, so I have legislation H.R. 23 from State of Foreign Operation. Let's vote on here. They're saying all yes, which nobody's saying no on here. I mean, it is what it is. We're still in Hawaii for the second week in a row. I'm just going to go ahead and go to my constituents. That's what I wanted. Challenges. Nobody has said anything about a challenge. Okay, so the first primary election will take place next year. Still in Hawaii. Let's go ahead and do scheduling. Boom. Now, mind you, when you're running a campaign in a game, I mean, you really, I mean, when you have, let me just say this, when you have a lot of political points and you have your name recognition, it's not like, you really have to do all this event marketing and stuff. Not yet, because, you probably win, but hey, the game probably takes a turn, you know, uh, to make it seem like, okay, if you didn't put in the work, then, we're not gonna make you whatever you want to be, like mayor, president, Senate, House of Representatives. So my thing is put in work. Okay, so at 35 hours, let's do some scheduling again. Yes, boo. That's what you want to do. Kiss me. Give me a kiss. See my cat. I gotta babysit my cat too. Yeah, my cat likes me to show him love. Actually, speaking of my cat, being though today is 11/11/2020, my cat has a birthday every month until his 1 year anniversary. So tomorrow on 11/12/2020, my cat will be 6 months. How about that? Right? He's gonna be 6 months tomorrow, and then he celebrates every month until he's 1 year old. And then when he's 1 year old, it's gonna be selling every year. Okay, because anybody got time for that. So okay, we got 10 hours. I like to do fundraising and raise that extra 10 hours with bringing in big bucks. Okay, you like my mic, right? I don't know why you like my mic, but it is what it is. And I can't leave from Hawaii until next week because I don't have that many hours. Okay, so I'm gonna go to next term. Okay, legislation HR 24, transportation and housing and urban development is asking for $155 billion to correspond between Department of Transportation and Department of Housing and Urban Development. Okay, so any challenges yet? No. Let me go over to the metrics and see if I can pass something and use my hours towards passing some legislation. Okay, so right here again, it's not going to look like the state of New Jersey, and it's not going to look like the city of New Jersey. And if you guys see, red is bad, green is either could become red or um, I'm sorry, gray could no, no. Red is it can only go down. It can only go down to gray to green. Gray could be going from red to gray to green or green to gray to red. Okay. And with this right here, this environment is probably going to go to green. Then we have immigration, military. So let me see what I can do. Let's see. And again, you have the population right here so you guys can see. Again, I wanted to get the voter registration up by doing the early voting, same day registration, mail-in voting. So yeah, I thought that would be a turnout that would be helpful. Uh, so you can either pass legislation for education. Matter of fact, let me see for education. Let me see something. You come to the office and you go to legislation. Now here's the legislation. Where is uh education? Education. There we go. So professional development workshop provides grants to fund professional development workshop for teachers, training teachers, help them teach better, improve academic achievement for their students. Let's see if we can do that. And this one is grant for comprehensive professional development, provide grants to fund corresponding professional development for teachers, which is a more in-depth training process. Training teachers help them teach better, improving academic or of their for their achievement for their students. Now I can tell you this, guys. Now I mean now with the Republican House and the Republican Senate, that's probably why I've never passed any legislation when I have a House of Republicans and the Senate for Republicans because they're not going to pass anything for me. Okay, you guys see in my past videos that I actually veto a bill, and these mother uckers voted over my veto, and you know, um, they said we're going to put this into law, and I'm like, how is that possible? So just like Aaliyah say, first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. So I'm gonna see if I can try one more again to see if I can pass some legislation for teachers. I think we already have free college. Okay, so let me go into the okay, we have a low rent. Okay, let's go into let's go on professional workshops for teachers. Let's go continue that. I know we're gonna be spending money. And that's going to be the problem. But let's see if we can. They probably deny it, but we can always try. Okay, continue. Okay, your legislation has successfully been submitted and is on its way to becoming law. So, according to the news, it should say that it should say that I submitted new legislation to Congress. Okay, so hopefully they will do something nice for me. Okay, we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna do the matter of fact. Let's get out of Hawaii. I'm gonna get out of Hawaii. Let's go back to New Jersey. Let's go to New Jersey. Okay, we're gonna go to New Jersey. Okay, travel to New Jersey, and okay, we have a rally here. Okay, so now there is a rally happening for the governor of New Jersey. Oh, that's probably when we traveled there. Okay, cool. So now that we traveled to New Jersey, there is a rally happening here for the governor and fundraising. So I'm going to go ahead and do the fundraiser first. So we raised this amount of money. And I don't think, oh, I could. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a rally for him. And then this is something new. Voter turnout within the party has increased by 3,000. Now, mind you, I really believe since this whole election 2020, they definitely updated some stuff when it comes to the numbers and when it comes to, the turnout vote count. Because, we were having this whole battle between who voted for who, and then they want to implement this in the game. Come on, you want to get down? Come on, say bye to the people. Bye bye, bye bye. Okay, so yeah, so now we have voter turnout within your party has increased by 3,006, and the total increased turnout in New Jersey. Okay, so that's new. And we see this and this is still there. Okay, cool. Continue. All right, so I have 15. I'm going to go ahead and, I know they love me in New Jersey because I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Jersey City. But in the game, I'm from City, Jersey, okay, in the game. So let's go ahead and do some talking over here in Jersey. So, nope, not there. Let's do event. Is there any events, interviews? Okay, let's talk at Hudson County, number one. That's Jersey City. Let's talk at Essex County. That's North New Jersey. We'll be in North New Jersey doing a little speech. Passaic. Let's go ahead and do the big time Sunday news. Uh-oh, I don't have enough. Okay, cool. Boom. It's all right. All right. I told you. What did I tell you? I told you so. Ain't you're not gonna, and see, that's what, and let me just go ahead and talk about this real quick. See, this is the problem, and that's so sad because the game implemented the same bullshit that is happening in society today. Okay, this channel is not for kids. Okay, this is for adults only. So you see, we having this whole party, Democrat, Republican, the whole 3.5 years that we've been dealing with this mess, it's always been like what is happening in this game, where you try to get things done for your constituents and for the people of this great country, and you can't do it because you got bitches like these people up here failing to and rejecting my legislation. Because again, the House is the Republican and the Senate is the Republican. And there's your math right there. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been bleeding for the past 3.5 years. It is time, like Joe Biden said on the other day, is healing. And I said before he said the healing part, I said we're bleeding and that the Democrat is going to put a band-aid over the wound, okay, of this gaping hole that has been placed there by this current administration, because you're digging a hole deeper, deeper, deeper down. You know how they say when you tell a lie, you always tell a lie afterwards? And then, Pinocchio, when Pinocchio was lying, his nose was getting longer and longer and longer and longer, right? So here, we can't, and I kind of figured that because that's probably why I never passed the legislation, but I got everything done prior to this when we had a when we had Democrat House and a Democrat Senate. But even the game is implementing this shit that is going on right now in our country, and we can't get shit done because we're arguing. Everybody arguing. So again, right here, they rejected my motherfucking bill. The House and Education Work Committee granted my bill, and of course, they rejected it. Okay, so I think they want me to, let me see. They want me to do campaigning? No, they want me to do campaigning. Okay, wow. Okay, crime, economy policy. Okay, cool. Volunteers. Nope, I don't need that. Probably need that when the primary. So we got the. Well, I'm just really upset about that because I just feel like anything, just like Joe Biden said, uh, we are going to be together as whole. Our party, other party is not the enemy. They're human beings. And everybody's arguing, but we're not getting anything done. There's nothing getting done for this great country. And again, like I said, other countries are arguing and not arguing, other countries are laughing at our argument because, again, like I told you guys in my last episode, Omega City News and What's Going On in America, and uh, uh, Live at 9, I said that it was to the point where someone across another country paid out $16 million, and they have a game, a sports bet game, to see who's going to win the presidency in our country. They don't have anything else to do but to turn our elections that people have died and paved the way for us to go out there and vote, and they making a mockery and a muck out of us. That's why I say we all need to come together and stop letting them laugh at us, because that's going to be our weakest point, but they're going to take that and take advantage of us. And we are United States of America, and we got to be strong about what we do. And it don't matter Republican and Democrat. That shit don't matter when it comes down to the end of the day. We are all human beings of this one great country. And anybody who wants to come and attack our country or try to attack our country, whether through election, whether through bio welfare or chemical welfare, mass destruction, or whatever, we need to be there and defend our country regardless. Okay, you are a United States citizen. Okay, and you respect our Constitution. You will die for our Constitution if it's the last breath it takes you. Okay, and that's why I said that we as individuals need to come together and push harder for our Constitution and protect our rights for us. Okay, and we should never let anybody take anything away from us, and definitely not our vote, because that is the last thing that is sacred to us. And I said before, and I say it again, the vote needs to be upgraded, just like people be upgrading their iPhone 5 and 6 and 7 and iPhone 10 and 20 and 30. They need to be upgrading the election and make it better so we don't run through shit like this again. And on the next time this is what I want to say. I'm put this in play right now, man. What I want to see is that on the next election afterwards, whether or not you're voting from home or voting from the polls, bitch, I want to hear the results on the same goddamn day. The same day. The same day. Okay? And I think there needs to be a little bit of leniency when it comes to the fact that people are voting through mail. Now, I know people are voting through mail, and I know they wait until the day one or the election day to open that stuff up and read, see who won on letters. But my thing, we need to make our elections better than yesterday and the day before. Our election needs to be sacred and secured in an orderly fashion way. Our election needs to be handled as we're handling our money, as we're handling our checks, like we washing our ass every day and every night, as we need to eat, as we need to sleep, and we need to work and make money. That's how our election should be. It should be a part of us. You wear your tattoo proud, you wear your color proud, you wear your clothes proud, we wear our election proud. That's how election should be in the next 4 years. In the next 4 years and 4 years and the 4 years after that. Until we get to 2039 or 2041 or whatever. I'm just saying. We on week 35. Again, I'm just really pissed off that these mother uckers rejected it. And again, we can't get nothing passed here because they're going to deny it. And by them denying it, you ain't gonna get shit done. You're not gonna be able to get nothing done. You're gonna get nothing done. No matter how many times you go over to your secretary, treasury, majority of these people don't even give reports. Let me see. Did they add update of any reports? Let me see. This is a report from Social Security. Nothing new there. Here we go again, but what's the problem? Hold on, you guys give me 1 second, because I think I probably know what he's probably asking me for. Hold on, just give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, my bad. All right, so okay, management. Let me see. Still no reports from none of you. Okay, we have a report right here from that Social Security. I just left you. It's a developer. You guys are still developing this game. Like, we need to see some real report. I think the report should come if you make a change to something, and the report should generate off of how much or what we implemented into services for whatever department that we change it for, then we should get a result from it. You feel me? Because I understand that we're getting a report from Department of Education, but why we don't have anything from energy? Why we don't have anything from oh, we do have transportation. Okay, yeah. Uh, Housing, we have them. Defense, we don't have anything for labor. That was another thing with the whole job thing. Like it's nothing really you can do with labor. Like this, is the only thing you can do with labor. I'm sorry. Let me go here. This is the only thing you can do with labor. I understand that. Matter of fact, there isn't anything up here for labor. You only could do well. It probably is, but it's probably not. Let me see, because I did see that you had to go to. Okay, but that's right. Okay, so you see how education, poverty. Okay, so it's probably let's see. Okay, for jobs, like it would be nice if we can like implement like something for jobs or something, or uh 'cause I know it wasn't that much for like jobs, but I do see that we have a Department of Labor. Like, is it any way that you can implement jobs, or like, can we get like a job report? I do know we get unemployment stuff, but it's not giving us anything on okay unemployment tax. But this is the only thing when it comes to unemployment. There's not really anything, you know, that's giving you more of that. And also too, while we're on the here, I think what should happen is developers like say for instance, see how when you're the mayor, you only get like this amount, like you don't get immigration, military, and laws. Oh, you do get that, but you see how all that changes, right? So my thing is this: for every overview, right? For every overview, there should be a legislation, right? Wouldn't you say so? Like for example, if I wanted to do something like with military, right? And I come back over here to the office, how what would be the tab for military? Like you can't even go to war in here. Like if you wanted to like uh uh get like like for something like um when I was playing Governor Simulator, they had like this part on there where you can check to see like maybe like want to start a conflict with like one of the war like one not conflict a war but start a conflict or like get some surveillance or data from our military since we have all the military in there like we can use them to go and collect data for us even like in Democracy 3 that the game has something to do with military too. You can implement services there. Like I said, I don't really see a lot in there for them, but maybe I don't know. Maybe the game is still in the development or whatever. But that would be great to see. Okay, so they failed my bill. Okay, so I'm kind of pissed off about that. Right, still in Hawaii. No, I'm in New Jersey now. Okay, next turn. 36. New challenge has appeared in your challenge tab. Let's see what they want me, my constituents want me to do now. Reduce the Medicaid taxes. It's too high. 4.0. Let me see. Now, my constituents want me to do this, but let's see if legislation, if I pass it, whether or not they fail it. So I'll take the time to do that. So that would be payroll taxes. Okay, so let's do their create legislation. What would that be under? Payroll. Payroll. Nope. 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 I'm about to say pass it. Payroll taxes. Payroll taxes. Where is payroll taxes at? I don't understand. Where will we go for payroll taxes if they're asking me to do that? Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's see. Okay, so it's Medicare payroll. Okay, so it's Medicaid payroll. Medicaid payroll. Medicare payroll. It said it's too high. So let me drop it down to, okay, let's do 3.8. Let's see if we get that out without them rejecting me. Okay, I'm in New Jersey. Let's go to California. Let's go to California. Matter of fact, let's go to Alaska. I didn't want to do that, but now that I did, let's go to Colorado next, or Florida, Georgia. Oh boy, Mississippi. But I have to do the one up unknown, Ohio. Let's go to well, I guess we can go over there. Take a shot. Okay, what is? They are 51 for Minnesota, and Ohio is 48. Okay, let's talk Ohio. Okay, let's go ahead and do marketing. No, we're not going to do marketing events. Let's get some interviews. Get some interviews. Matter of fact, I want to do some door knocking and see what they're saying over here. Let's see. Maybe you can explain to me why my taxes are so high. Oh shit. And I know I'm in a Republican state more than I am a Democrat. Improving Social Security should be a priority. Your first priority in office should be improve the economy. I hope you do not intend to increase taxes on the middle class. My fare in universal health care will significantly reduce the quality of Medicare, and Medicaid expansion has obviously improved access to health care. Isn't that a good thing? But they wanted me to abolish it, right? Next case. Okay, let me go ahead and do some scheduling, news and cultural, news magazine, and weekly news periodic. That is used by my hours. Tell me I did not have any. Okay, the challenge. Oh, that's been completed. Oh, well, let's see if they made an improvement on it. Nope. I don't even know why I even tried. But you know what? To my constituent out there, I tried, and boom, there's your answer. They have rejected it, of course. I told you. I told you. They are just all about rejecting my shit. It's nothing you could do. Like, seriously. You really can't do anything in this game when you want to try to pass legislation. Man, you could do something in the game. Let me rephrase that. You could do whatever you want in the game, okay, when it comes to legislation, but you can't pass it with a Republican. Now, if you was a Republican and you had House and Senate Republican, then yes. But if you are a Democrat and you are have a House and that is Republican and a Senate Republican, you might as well forget about it. You might as well forget about it. And of course, to them, they rejected it. 18 to 21. Okay, so let me do some events. Uh, did I travel to another state? I'm in Ohio. Okay, so Ohio, I did door knocking. Let me go ahead and do some interviews and see what's up. Chattahoochee, let's go there. Let's go to Warren. They don't want to hear me. Let's go to the big ones. Sunday newspaper, national morning show. Let's go to also a primetime news. And mind you, you guys see her, my event, Francis Caesar. She she's here, right? And like I said, you would want to train all your staff, which all my all my staff are trained, right? They're trained because if you don't train them in the beginning and you are running the election, reelection, or running for reelection or election, and you haven't trained your staff, you're not gonna win. Trust me, you're not. And you will want to train them. Train all staff instead of doing individual. Individual is not gonna work. Just do it. So when you go out to your campaign and you see your overhead spend, that's how much that you're paying in their salary. Okay, so if you want to do that in the beginning, you can. But in the beginning, you're going to be given the opportunity to train them. But you want to do that to get out of the way, so they would get you because the money, the good money you pay people to do their services, they will make sure that you get what you need. But if you are slacking and you're not doing what you need to do, then they're gonna slack with you, and you're gonna be like wondering, uh, what's happening? I don't know. Where my money? Where my money? Okay, so yeah, so do that, and then also too when you do your volunteers and you do the door knocking and phone bank, I think this usually happens. This takes place during the next, like the primaries. Like right here, when you see right here where it says the first primary election will take place, this is for the delegates. This will take place next year. A week, we have 52 weeks in a year. So once in the 52, and it's going to go to 41. I'm sorry, 40. Then we will see the states going for delegates, and that's when you come to the volunteers, and then that's when you start to do poll, uh, door knocking, phone banks, fundraising, yard sales, and which state. But before you do it, you have to go to each state, and say for instance, Georgia. This is how much you're going to have to pay out for a state director, and it's going to add up. So what I'm saying is when you do this and then you go here and you got all that done, your overhead view is going to increase because you have uh, you're training your staff and you are definitely uh, um, making it happen for you and for everybody else. So once and that's that money, this money comes out of your campaign funds. Now I already said this. I'll say it again real quick on this episode. You want to watch your finances. Now here I'm not really watching my finances because I'm fundraising and I have a lot of money. Now mind you, in the beginning of the game you have the option customize. If you want to customize and leave it the way it is and then go into the game and you have not automatically customized during, then you might just forget about it, bro. You have to probably just work your way up and getting the money. But if you do like me, you customize things, you get in the game a little bit early and fun, like almost like you was born with a silver spoon in your hand. Okay, because the game itself is to raise up to hierarchy from the little lousy puny school board all the way up to the president of the United States. Okay, when I started the game, I started as mayor of City Jersey. Then I went to that was the governor of City Jersey. I didn't even pass. I didn't even do no Senate representative in New Jersey, or I didn't do no Senate representative in the nation. I just went straight to the presidency and then I won. Okay, and as you see here, the campaign is how much money I have here, and then also too this money, part of the donors money that is coming in, which is in your weekly revenue, is coming from your contacts. Your contacts are right here. These are your contacts right here. And then your PACs are right here, and they're paying according to your finances the most money. They're paying 2,555,466, where your individual donors is paying over $1 million. Okay? Then your salary for your campaign staff, you have no field staffs, and you have no state directors. Marketing, I haven't done any marketing yet. I'm not renting anything. And miscellaneous, I really don't have anything. If you don't have any money and you want money real quick, you use your personal funds. You donate all your money, donate half. But majority of this money that came from, that's right here in my campaign funds, it came from me doing the fundraise. And then when you're in your office, you have events that you could automatically attend. Now, I don't want to do the fundraiser because that's going to take up my hours throughout the day. So let me see. Damn, I can't believe my bill yet again was rejected. Rejected. It was rejected, bitch. It was rejected. I'm just so pissed off about that. It didn't even make it out of the house. It was rejected by the house. HR. No, matter of fact, the house, yep, the house rejected it. Because if it was Senate, it will have the Senate on it, the S. But no, mm-mm. No, 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 no. They do not want to see anything when it comes to, I got the political points because it says it was passed, but no. Mm-mm. And see, we haven't even changed it, and they're not going to give me so. Uh, Beth, no, it's not going to happen. Okay, let me go and do some event schedules. I have anything on the schedule? Yep, I do. Let's go here, 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 and I think I can go here now. I think that's over with. Yep. All right. So next. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. We have the Republican presidential primary debate is happening. I need to see something. Okay, submitted legislation. It was denied. God darn it. All right, let's watch this debate. Okay, so candidate says a lot of plans I'm hearing tonight are pretty silly. My plans is to strengthen our military. Okay. He's saying, I believe logic approaching will be the best method for overcoming the obstacles. Okay. I will work to strengthen our military. Okay. The only time that I see that you can do anything for the military is when you're getting a budget, creating a budget. But I haven't seen anything where you can go in to create legislation to like do anything, like to fund them or with all that money that you guys seen we put in. I don't know. It's a lot of money going to our military. Okay, so yeah, I've been on here for a minute. I'm about to call it quits after this. And then we have to pick up in the next video on the next election, re-election. I'm still doing my re-election. Okay, so he said the problem would be possible challenge facing the country or strengthen our military. He wants to strengthen our military too. She wants to, my plan is to improve tax policy, improve the economy, improve the healthcare. She says, if you elect me as president, I am strengthening our military, improving the economy, and improving the budget. And he says the same thing, improving tax policies, the economy, and strengthening our military. And basically, same thing. Important challenges facing the country is the economy, policies, and healthcare. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're week 38. almost Thanksgiving in the game. Right? Almost Thanksgiving in the game. The what? Well, I'm live now, so okay. Well, I'm about to be off now. All right. So, boom. Let's go here. All right. So it looks like somebody withdrew from the presidential. Let's see. Uh, somebody withdrew from the Autumn Tuffs withdrew from the Republican presidential campaign. I'm gonna put all that in fundraising. Raise that next. Let's see. Just to speed it up. I'm not gonna even try to pass any legislation because nothing's gonna be done. She's saying by week 3641. Nah. Oh well, I guess that's gonna be the only. I'm not really sure if they have anything up that's gonna be like turn the House into any senates or any. I think that happened on the presidency. Okay, let's go to. Oh, oh yeah. Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing on Periscope? I'm so sorry, Periscope. How you doing? YouTube gaming. Yeah, I'm sorry. The YouTube, we're having technical difficulty on YouTube. I understand that it's continuing to go out on my half because the Switch data is showing that the numbers from YouTube is dropping significantly. So, yeah, okay. And also the political process gaming on Facebook group. All right, so I'm going to put that all in fundraising. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I don't think so. I wanted to see if I had anything that had to do with them. No. Okay, next. All right. So yeah, I'm already at 2 billion now. I want to leave from here. Let's go to South Carolina, and then I want to do some door knocking. It said, I'm concerned about the current tax rate. What will you do to fix Social Security? My cousin lives in the UK. He loves their university healthcare system. How? I mean, even if I did try to do that, I can't pass anything. They're not gonna let me pass nothing. The damn sure not. Let me see. We have a poverty university school lunch, breakfast. Okay, health, university healthcare. Okay, so let me see something. So if I was to say yes, damn. I don't even know if this is like Obamacare. Speaking of university healthcare, I do know that real quick, the Obamacare, just for records, the Obamacare is up in the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, besides the Queen Supreme Court, with this honorable Judge T.S. Madison. However, the the um, the Obamacare is up there now. Again, I'm thinking that each president has the opportunity to come up with something logical for the American people when it comes to their health care and everything else. So I see that Obamacare is in play, and I see that Obamacare has helped a lot of people. Now, if they shoot this Obamacare down, a lot of people is going to be out of healthcare. And that is going to be bad because this current administration does not have anything to back it up. Now, he's saying that it's a disaster and that so many people, it's not good for them. but it's a lot of, but it's no actually getting it done. Obama, I don't know when or how he created it. He may have did it during his 4 years or 8 years, but he got it done. It was done. Right now, this man, again, like I said, is always arguing and talking and worrying about other things, and you can't get shit passed because they always worried about other things. So with all that time, I still haven't seen a wall. I haven't seen any news that Mexico was going to pay the wall. That was something that your campaign had promised, and I don't see it being delivered or have been delivered. He said it was making America great again. But I don't understand how you can make America great again when you have at least over 200 and something deaths under your watch, not saying my watch, under your watch. And not only that, you let this country get up to this amount of, we're over 10 million cases in this case, 10 million of cases, coronavirus cases in the United States of America, and you knew about it and you ain't say nothing to us. So at that time, people had Obamacare, and I'm sure that if he would have took it away, the people had pre-existing condition, and they would have lost their health care, and then we would have been going through this coronavirus, and more people would have died on top of the people that have already died under this administration watch. So right now in the game, if I was to true university healthcare, I would be paying out, the United States would be paying out over 2 trillion, 75%. And let me see something. Secretary says the legislation provide health care to the entire population, which is over 400. I think it went up to like 400 now. I think it's at 443. And let's see, which is equivalent to 52.4% of the current total legislation produces tax revenues. Oh, we get this much? 1,036,000,000,000. Okay, wait a minute. So if I was to do it, let's see what stipulations can we put on this. University care average benefits. That benefit amount reflects on quality of health care coverage provided to each patient. A larger amount indicate that healthcare providers are authorized to provide. Now, if I do this, then that means I probably could get rid of Medicaid and Medicare. But again, I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to try because what's going to happen is if I try, they're going to roll me down. Like they're going to deny me. Okay? And I'm not going to go through that. Also, too, let me take this time out, and I keep forgetting about this. I am live on the blog page. So if you guys go on the blog page, I am live on the blog. I keep forgetting about them. I got a matter of fact, I need to introduce them in like the little thing down you see down there, where it says the political process, President of the United States, season 1, episode 13, 11. I need to put down there the like this, where it's the group political process and the web page, the blog page. We're live on that. I keep forgetting that. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do that right now. Also, too, I do know Thanksgiving is. Matter of fact, I'll talk about that at the end. so I can give you guys an update on what's happening with that. Okay, so yeah, so let me just add blog page. Let's see, the Omega Studio News blog page. Yeah, I'm always on there. I'm always on there. So I gotta remember that as well. Okay, so yeah, so we are on the political process, Facebook, the Kareem Clemens YouTube Gaming, Periscope, and Omega Studio News blog page, which is the website. Okay, so yeah, so the show is not sponsored by the Pretty Bitch Club or What's Going On in America. All right, so moving right along. Okay, so yeah, so that would be the problem. And I would say that, let me see, I'm going to go ahead and use this up under event and fundraising. Yeah, so I'm saying like he really needs to get it together, which he's over. He is the weakest link. He is about to be out of the he's about to be out of the White House. Okay. Wow, can you believe it? It is 11/11 on 11/11. Wow, isn't that something? It is 11/11 on 11/11/2020. Get into that. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna probably end this on the let me see what I gotta do anything else here. No, let's do that. I'll just use the remaining hours to fundraise. Boom. There. Matter of fact, let's get out of South Carolina. I think we're in South Carolina. Okay, let's go to Texas. Speaking of Texas, Texas has surpassed over 1 million cases of coronavirus. And I think that's what drew our number to hit 10 million of the top of the coronavirus. But yes, Texas has gone up to a million. And it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going to go to Georgia. And speaking of Georgia and Arizona, both states flipped from red to blue for Biden. So, okay, we're going to do some events, do door knocking, see what they're saying. Everyone should have access to health care, oppose decrease in rent for decoded tax rates for the rich. Curbing the wage is not enough for but I can't pass nothing for y'all. Okay, that's how it is. They're not gonna let me pass shit for y'all. Okay? Nothing. 43. Okay, the Republican debate. Let's watch. Okay, so he says that I have heard tonight very bad cutting government spending and lowering taxes will help the economy. He also says raising the minimum wage is a bad idea and everyone should stop talking about raising the minimum wage. Excuse me? High tax rates are an obstacle preventing business owners from creating new jobs. If we reduce taxes, we will create more jobs. He's saying cutting government spending and lowering taxes will help the economy. I don't see income equality as a problem. And regarding the minimum wage, he believes that is acceptable as it is. He basically says the same thing, but he says it's really I'm sorry, it really irks me when people say that we need to increase the tax on the rich, increase taxes on business owners. That's ridiculous. They are the ones who create jobs. They are essential for the improving the economy. Okay. She says the same thing, but she also says that she believes that increasing the minimum wage will reduce the poverty. Same thing. Everybody else is saying, but he is saying, oh, excuse me. While investigating the cause of poverty, I have come to the conclusion that the poverty will never end under a full day of work guarantee a living wage. This is currently not the case in our country. It is my opinion that the government should raise the minimum wage so that it is living wage. And he says the same thing, but he says we can address a lot of current economy issues by increasing taxes on the wealthiest citizens. All right. And I'm going to use the rest of that for there. Boom. Okay, Pam Shield has withdrew from the Republican. Okay. Let's use this up for there. Damn, I want to see if I can't now. Oh, can I still leave? I'm going to go to great state of Washington. Oh, I could. Okay. All right. Next, let's do some events. Let's do door knocking. Let's see what they say in the state of Washington. Same thing. Most important issues at the moment. Maybe you can explain to me why my taxes are so high. I pay into Social Security my entire life. So you better not do anything to mess with it. Government spending helps the economy. Do you think the middle class are paying fair amount of taxes? Okay, the rest is fundraise. Okay, and boom. I think Thanksgiving is coming up. Okay, the Republican presidential primary debate right now. So this is our health care. He's saying that his opponent spends more time getting donations than he does actually representing citizens, and he opposed Medicaid expansion fully. He says that he opposed government run university health care. He opposed Medicaid expansion. That's what they wanted me to abolish. And we see that it was helping so many people, right? So they oppose it. Oppose government run university care program and oppose Medicaid expansion. Oppose Medicaid expansion, same thing. I'm gonna do fundraise. Boom, boom. Next case. All right, event, 50 hours. Yeah, just forget that. Yeah, pretty much. Matter of fact, I remember it's coming up to there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a poll, and then I'm going to see where I stand at. Let's do there. Hold on, how much money did I raise from that? No idea. Okay, so let's see. If we come here, we did that. Nothing in the okay. Boom. Oh, that's new. They didn't even take. Oh, matter of fact, it didn't happen yet. Probably. Oh, it probably happened this 51 for the Thanksgiving. All right, let's do the year event, raise money. Okay, 1 million, and then wait a minute. How come we didn't pardon Turkey? We didn't get the pardon of Turkey this year. I don't think so, right? Okay, the Republican report. Okay, so on poverty, they said I think almost everyone could be better president than his opponent. Sometimes I think it would be better if my opponent remains silent. Okay, he says I don't believe addressing income equality and that small business increase minimum wage, it will have to decrease jobs. How will that reduce poverty? The current minimum wage is not a living wage. We have to change that. He says no one is going to offer idea better than the ones I have offered. And his opponent has some nice ideas, but his is nicer. And I would be much better president. I probably don't need every bring. I probably do not need to even bring it up already, obviously. And he says, this is the first time that I've ever seen the word food stamps. And I think it's important that we continue fundraising programs such as food stamps that help combat the effect of poverty. Okay? By remaining hours, I'm going to fundraise with that. And I'm going to go to the next. You know, that is interesting. We weren't able to partner turkey. Like every year we were able to partner turkey, but we didn't get to partner turkey this year. Okay, now before I continue, what I like to do is I like to come over here, go to poll data. So 27, I ran it. I think I have another, let me see. Okay, that's 27. So let's conduct a national poll and see where I stand at now. And like I said to the developers, if you guys can get like an all button to like select all, like a little box to select all these, because, just going to one individual is like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Continue. All right, so let's see where I lead at before we go into a new year and the game. Not in the game tonight, this episode. So it seems like I'm still in the lead right here at 100. Approval rate, I'm still in the lead. Voter intentions, I'm 100. Policy support, I'm the top. Voter enthusiasm, I'm the top. Besides Mervyn Knowles, okay, and military, everything. Yeah, I stand high on everything else. 484. Supporting tax rates for the upper class. Oh, they're definitely not with me on the support increase in tax rate for the middle class. 7%. I want to do that. Poverty, gun, deadly force. I haven't really done anything, no legislation on the gun control. Like I haven't done anything on that. I just be staying away from those issues because I know like you go after something like that, then you don't want to take away people's guns and tell them that they can't have the right to like do this and do that. So I try to stay away from that because once you start messing with stuff like that, they want to fuck with you, and your numbers is just going sporadically everywhere, and then you're like wondering, oh, it's voter fraud. You understand? And there's zero evidence of that. Okay, so we are in, let's go ahead and go to the next term, and we are in week 1, 2040. And the general election take place in 44 weeks, man. And we have all this right here that is happening. Again, I'm the president of the United States in a game. And again, I'll be, when we come back with the next video, I'll be meeting with my Secretary of Treasurer, Attorney General, Secretary of Agriculture, Health and Human Services, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Secretary of Transportation, Education, and the Commissioner of Social Security. Now I can tell you at a national law, I did do this back then. Now, there are a couple of national laws going into effect. Now, the alcohol tax. Hold on. Now, when does this go into effect now? Okay. So, I'm thinking that this is all that they changed here. Okay, so boom. The alcohol tax, it rate from $5 per gallon to 99 cents per gallon. I don't know what was I thinking when I put that. The cannabis sales tax, I had it at 100, but I put it to 50. But the one that I wanted to see was the tobacco. Okay, so the tobacco, nobody was buying anything, so we had no revenues from tobacco. So I went from 15 to $1.99. The Social Security and the both of these right here is the ones that I vetoed, and these motherfuckers went over my veto, and they passed the vote. They passed the vote. And but boy, but I don't know what he's doing over there, but okay, and we see state law and there's no city law. Okay. And then I'll be meeting with them. But I'm just gonna end it here because that's the end. Okay? Hold on. Let me just do this for record purpose only because I don't want this to. So let's see. Save the game. We're gonna save it under President 2039. No, actually, it should be under. Um, let's save under President because we're in 2040, right? 40. I say it's 2040. 2040. Okay, so we're gonna save that under there. Oh, we have to put this together. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's do here. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the political process. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. All right. And let me just go here. Now, unfortunately, I do want to say again, we are having some technical difficulties on the YouTube channel. Okay. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this game, the political process. Now, let me uh, give you guys some information. Now, what's happening is there is going to be, well, I'm trying to see if I can do something for Thanksgiving. Now, and for Ghetto Kitchen Man. So Ghetto Kitchen Man, I want to do like little cooking for Thanksgiving because I do know that there are like some restrictions that's going to be taking place on Friday in New York, and that for the like all the restaurants and businesses and stuff is going to be closing at 10 o'clock, and they're also going to say they're also saying that there cannot be like any like big gatherings or anything, so it has to be no more than 10 people, and they prefer uh, you know you to be with your family instead of being around someone that's not your family and then you get them sick and it's a big problem. So we have like a big super spread. So my thing is this for Ghetto Kitchen Man, I'm going to put together a video on. Now I've seen this and I don't know if it's true or if it's going to work, but I'll try. Uh, someone like the whole turkey, like they cut the turkey in half. Like they took off the drumstick, the bulk of the drumsticks. They took off the wings, and then they had the center breast, and they got rid of like the inside, and then they cooked it, and it cooked like because I had like a 12 pounder, so it's probably gonna cook for like 3 hours or 2.5 hours. So um, I just really want to put that together for like a Thanksgiving thing, like a Thanksgiving special. And I know Thanksgiving is coming up, and I do know that a lot of families are going to be like together, and I do know some people are not going to be together because they don't know their family or they have no family and friends. So what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a live special, and that is going to be right on social media on the platforms, just to give some love to people who are feeling down right? Because like today is a holiday, and like some people are feeling like down, and got the blues. But when Thanksgiving come, they can especially feel that type of way because some people could be just lonely. Some people are lonely. Some people don't have no spouse. Some people don't have no family members, or people just don't want to deal with them. But well, however, because but erases everything. However, I'm gonna come live on my social media platform. Me and my cat butts. We're going to bring some chairs from our family to your family. Okay? So we're gonna do that for Thanksgiving and we're gonna do that for Christmas. Okay, so it's gonna be me, Butts, and you on the platform. Okay, so yeah. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the political process where I was doing the reelection. I couldn't get no legislation passed, and it was just crazy because they was denying my shit every time I tried to make a comeback for the people. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I'm Kareem Clemens, and I'll see you guys very soon. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye.